Hi Virgo, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading from December 15th through the 31st, 2017. I hope you guys are all doing well and I wish you happy holidays. And thank you so much for being here with me for your reading today. I am going to be using the Sherman Caselli Tarot deck as my primary tarot deck. I will be clarifying with the Chicoli Tarot Mini for this reading. And at the end of your reading, I'll be pulling a message from the Rumi Oracle. Also, if you are over on my Patreon channel watching this reading, there is going to be a mini Lenormand reading at the beginning of the reading, and this will kind of give you an overview of what to expect with regards to your situation, what's influencing your situation for the middle of December, going into the end of December. The link is below in the description if you are interested in joining me over on Patreon, and yeah, let's get started with your reading. Hi Virgo, over on Patreon, welcome to your mini Lenormand reading for the middle of December, from December 15th through the 31st. This reading is for all Virgo suns, moons, risings, those on the cusp, and if your Venus is in Virgo. So I'm looking for a card that represents your situation from December 15th through the 31st for Virgo, and what is influencing that situation, what's influencing you. So give me two cards, Spirit, for Virgo from December 15th through the 31st. One card for their situation, please. What is Virgo's situation from December 15th through the 31st? We have the Crossroads. What is influencing the Crossroads for Virgo from December 15th through the 31st? What is influencing Virgo? What is influencing the Crossroads, excuse me, for Virgo from December 15th to the 31st? What is influencing the Crossroads for Virgo? The Stars. Alright, in the next frame we're going to talk about these two cards. Alright Virgo, you have the Crossroads plus the Stars, and the Stars is what is influencing the Crossroads. Typically the Crossroads indicates that your path is dividing into two directions, so you do have a decision to make. However, with the Stars influencing the Crossroads, I do see a positive outcome here. And basically, I do see you as a leader in the situation, and you will know which direction to take. All right, there will be a positive outcome here. So yes, I do feel like you have a choice to make, whether it's love, career, anything really. But I do see a positive outcome for you, and I do see you being a leader in the situation. So very good, Virgo. Hi Virgo, this is your bi-weekly love forecast from December 15th through the 31st, 2017. Let's go ahead and get started. Your cards are ready to go here. And Spirit, what are the love messages and energies for Virgo from December 15th through the 31st? What are the most important messages that you have for Virgo regarding their love lives from December 15th through the 31st? For all Virgos that may be watching, Virgo suns, Virgo moons, Virgo risings, Virgos on the cusp, and those with Venus and Virgo. What do they need to know, Spirit? What are the most important messages and energies concerning the sign of Virgo from December 15th through the 31st with regards to their love lives? Okay. In true Virgo fashion, I am feeling very fastidious here about my cards. Alright, everything looks good. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Pentacles, and this indicates working together, negotiation, building on something here. For some people, this can indicate a love triangle. I am seeing some kind of agreement here or some kind of negotiation. This is the Architect and the Builder card, so it's about building on your foundation. So I can say that you still have a lot of work in front of you. You still have, work to do, but it's saying that there are shared values here. Okay, underneath that we have the Knight of Cups. on the sign of the lover. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I do see some kind of love offer here. So you could be working something out with your lover. You could be, someone could be offering you, making an offer of love to you, Virgo. Let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. Okay, we have the Six of Cups reversed, crossed by the Page of Swords upright. What comes below you is the Ten of Cups. What is crowning you is the High Priestess. In your recent past, you have the Magician. And in your near future, you have the Nine of Swords. Alright, and we're going to clarify some of these cards. You do walk into the middle of December with the Six of Cups reversed. This is my soulmate card. However, I'm seeing here that you may be thinking about someone from your past or someone that you had a past life with. And I'm seeing here that there are some bittersweet memories. And I would think that they're more bitter than sweet. Alright, so something has left a bitter taste in your mouth. You may feel some resentment towards someone from your past. When you think of them, it's more with a sigh. It's more like, it's not like, oh, those days were so beautiful. It's more like, those days were so beautiful, but we argued a lot. Or there's always a but there, like, but this, but that. So it's important when I see this card that you do only take with you the positive memories. And of course, remember what went wrong in the relationship. Or, you know, if this is a past life situation, obviously it's hard to reconcile past lives, but it's important to, yes, take what didn't work and figure out what does work, but not to hold resentments about the past or to feel stuck in the past, because that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. It's a little bit of clinging on to either someone from your past or only remembering the bitterest parts of it. Your challenge is the Page of Swords, so you could be dealing with a younger air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. In the challenge position, I read this reversed then. So I'm feeling that either there's some delayed communication coming in here, or you're dealing with someone that is very quick with their words. It's kind of like act now, think later. There could be spiteful words spoken, or there could even be gossip, or someone who's very reckless with their communication, the way that they communicate, and can be very hurtful. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. You could be communicating with someone or hear something from about someone from your past, and this conjures up some bitter memories in your heart, okay? But I do feel like you have the Ten of Cups in your foundation. So something is making you very happy, and this is my happy home and family card. So I do feel like you have someone that you're enjoying a happy life with. This is sort of my happily ever after card, whether it's your family, you're enjoying peace and love with your family, you're enjoying emotional security with your loved one. You're very much protected here emotionally. So if someone from your past is trying to come back, or you're hearing something about someone from your past, you know, do protect yourself. I guess do protect yourself from that, and don't stay stuck in the past. Try to release yourself from anything that may cause resentments for you or may make you feel bitter inside. This is not the season for that. This is just time to let go and to move on, right? Easier said than done. But in the past, you have the Magician. So very powerful energy. I do see this a little bit as your card as well. It could also be seen as Gemini. Great card for communication. This is telling me that you're coming across as very powerful, very charismatic, and also this is a great card for manifesting what you want. So you may have manifested something here in your current situation without even knowing it. In fact, I think that you have manifested this Ten of Cups. It says that you basically were drawing things out of thin air here. You're very powerful in creating. You're visualizing what you wanted, and you were able to draw that into you. Now, you could have also been dealing with a magician, someone who seduced you, charmed you, pulled one over on you, because this can be someone who's very manipulative, and they know just how to stroke you to get what they want. So we will possibly clarify this card, but I am seeing someone very powerful in your past who was able to conduct things just the way that they wanted them through the power of their own magic. So whether this was you or someone else, I'm seeing very powerful energy to manifest and to create a new reality, to create what they wanted, to make things happen. And normally the magician, when he's upright, is someone that has only good intentions. So even if you were using your powers to seduce someone, or someone was using their powers to seduce you, to get what they want, they were doing it because they had good intentions for you. I hope that makes sense. Because I'm not reading it, he's not coming up reverse for me. If he was coming up reverse, this is definitely someone who is a manipulator and a cheat and someone who's a liar. So if they are someone who's lying, if you were lying, you were doing it because you only wanted this person, you only had the best intentions. So that's what I'm seeing. Now, what is crowning you is the High Priestess. This is definitely your card. The High Priestess can be a sign of Virgo here. And the High Priestess is very pure energy. She's very spiritual. This is pure intuition, inner knowing. You could be holding on to a secret, or there could be something that you know about the situation. You may be thinking about this person. It could be another Virgo. Now, the High Priestess is someone who is dedicated her life, part of her life, to esoteric wisdom. So this is someone who practices magic as well. In fact, this combination here, these are either the same person or two different people, but both of them know about astrology, card reading, etc. So you may even have been thinking about someone or practicing some kind of esoteric magic yourself. But I am thinking that we'll have to go in and clarify this, but there's something here that you're keeping to yourself that you already know about. You're definitely using your intuition, which is great. I love to see that. All right, but going into the near future, you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so something is definitely stressing you out here. Swords are your thoughts, so you have a lot of fears, you have a lot of anxiety, and you may be staying up late at night worrying about things. It's important at this time that you do talk to someone, or that you do keep a journal. Talk to your partner. Don't keep it all inside, okay, because this is just going to intensify. So you may be dealing with some anxiety and some fears. I'm not sure what that's about. It feels like you're not able to release something from your past, and maybe you're thinking you could have done something different, or maybe you heard something that triggered something in you. I'm not really sure. It could be a work situation. You know, we'll have to go in and clarify that. This is a love reading, so it's not a card that I hope to see. It could be that you're just very stressed out right now at this, or this would be closer to the end of December, that you are not able to open your heart up to someone at this time. And remember that fear and love are opposites, okay? So you can't have love when you have fear. You can't have fear when you have love. They are mutually exclusive. So yes, you kind of have to choose at this point. Are you going to go into your head about this, or are you going to go into your heart? And what does your heart say? All right, because I feel like you have a tendency to get stuck in your head and to let those fears paralyze you. It's a little bit of analysis paralysis here. All right, we don't want that for you, Virgo. We want you to be healthy, happy, enjoying life, and not being brought down by just your own fears. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Six of Cups in reverse. Why is the Six of Cups coming up reversed for Virgo? And there, two cards came out here. Six of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely the soulmate energy. Someone from your past, or you're thinking about, things were so beautiful then. Things were so lovely then. You're thinking about your past. Okay, and we have the Star. There's optimism and hope here, a sign of Aquarius. You're very optimistic, very hopeful. This is also about healing. Maybe healing some something from your past, or let's see, okay, we have the Emperor coming up. The Emperor, I'm sorry, my voice probably sounded weird there. The Emperor is the sign of Leo, sign of Aries, but other than that, this is someone who is they're not going into their heart, they're using logic to solve a situation, and it's about control. Two major arcana here. And also the Emperor is about boundaries, rules, following the rules here. But I feel like you have there's something about the past that's coming back in your present situation, and you may have a glimmer of hope or optimism that maybe something's going to work out with someone from your past, or maybe you're hoping to get over something that was hurtful in your past. And the way that you're doing that is you're moving into the Emperor. So this again is about your boundaries, about staying in control, being, having that commanding presence. So why is the Page of Swords coming up in the challenge position for Virgo? Why is the Page of Swords coming up in the challenge position for Virgo? Well, we have the Empress. Strong feminine energy. She is the ideal woman. She represents the mother figure. We have the Page of Pentacles. Definitely some kind of message here. And the focus is on the body. The focus is on a new beginning. Why is the Page of Swords coming up in the challenge position for Virgo? And we have the Tower. So yeah, I read this card reversed if it's in the challenge position. And this could be you're dealing with your female counterpart who could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Very nurturing, very loving. I'm seeing mother type energy here. Nurturing energy. This person could have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or this is your energy. Again, the focus is on the body. It's on a new beginning, on the physical aspects of a relationship. And then we have the Tower here. So this feels like some kind of communication. Okay, it could be that the communication is regarding the physical, the material world, money. And with the Tower here, this person wants to bring the Tower down. So this information is bringing the Tower down. This information is creating, I just heard wreaking havoc in your life. Okay, something is wreaking havoc here with the way that they communicate or what they're doing to their body, with their body, etc. Right, so we have this here. Again, air sign, earth sign. I'm getting, also we have the Venus, the Empress ruled by Venus. So she is Libra or Aries. There could be Libra, Aries. And then we have the Tower here coming up in the future. So this kind of communication, I don't feel, this communication is bringing the Tower to you in some way. So let's see here. Let's talk about the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess in Virgo's thoughts and feelings? Why is the High Priestess coming up in Virgo's thoughts and feelings? Did something turn over there? No. We have the Knight of Cups, which is, for me, the sign of the lover. Also Virgo, or also Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Could be dealing with a water sign here. Thinking about a water sign, thinking about the lover. This could be a secret lover. Someone that you don't talk about or you know something about. Okay, we have the Hangman. So this is about being at a crossroads here. being of two minds, changing perspective, being given the opportunity to change your perspective through using your intuition. Also, the Knight of Cups is about following your heart, listening to your intuition, but maybe things are on hold for you right now. Yes, you have the Lover, so you do have a choice to make. This is a head or heart decision. And I do feel like you are dealing with a soulmate. This could be someone from your past. And you're at a crossroads with this, but you're maybe not talking about it. You're maybe keeping something to yourself, or maybe you know something about this person. Why is the Nine of Swords coming up in the future for Virgo? Six of Swords. This can be a card of travel, moving away from a situation, leaving something behind. Maybe you're worried about leaving something behind. Maybe you're worried about moving on so that you can heal. All right, because the Six of Swords is good. It's about healing. It's about crossing over from one place to another. Transition. So maybe you're worried about a transition that you're going to be making. I see a new beginning here. This could be a new job, a new beginning in your love life, a new phase. This is a golden opportunity for you, and maybe you're a little worried about it, worried about taking it. Maybe you're worried about moving to get this opportunity. You do have the Nine of Cups, so it just tells me you don't really have anything to worry about here, Virgo. This is about a healthy new beginning, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is extremely positive. It's the most stable in terms of your emotional well-being. So you're really going to be enjoying yourself. You don't really have anything to worry about here. This transition may be difficult for you for whatever reason, but you are moving to a better, healthier place. It's going to make you really happy. And with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is saying that you have support here. You're learning, you're building on values. Obviously I see you have someone that loves you very much, or that you're in love with, or is offering you something, and maybe you have to make a big decision here. Maybe this news is really shaking you up. So nothing to fear here. Nothing to fear, I don't think. This all looks very good to me. All right, so we're going to move on to your oracle message. Spirit, please give me a guidance message for Virgo from December 15th through the 31st. This message will help guide Virgo on their highest spiritual path in love and in light. Passion for purpose. That is card number 2. See if I can focus the camera a little bit better here for you. Alright, well that's about as good as it's going to get. Interesting that it is card number 2, and this does remind me of some kind of a rose. So, this is an extended message. It's going to take me about 5 minutes, so if you don't have the time right now, I do recommend pausing the video and maybe coming back later. But definitely listen to this message. It will help clarify the whole reading and bring you guidance. There's a small poem here by Rumi. It says, "Love like life flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing." Rumi. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within the sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born. For what purpose? You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable. Especially then. For what is being truly alive if not a decision to be open instead of resistant? To be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the Divine Beloved to come closer. I call to you now I call to you now the you that is beyond your mind, the you that is the heart. For some reason I'm having difficulty speaking. I call to you now the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you I ask this question: what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that. Be that. As we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honor humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us. That could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, lest we get too easily distracted by the pain and stress that happens in life, we were given an inbuilt reminder. That reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may feel fearful that with passion there are no guarantees of success, or that we may even be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are the fears of many a modern society, yet they are so misplaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, and fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light of the open plains or darkness of the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. Bees have wings that are very small but powerful enough to move with such speed and rotation that their heavy bodies can fly. Each aspect of creation is given what it requires, so it may become what it is meant to be, for its unique destiny to be fulfilled. So it is with humanity. Each one of us has something in our hearts that means something to us. It is irrelevant whether it seems practical or a recipe for success or not. We are simply meant to be what we are, to serve life faithfully from a place of honoring the truth of our nature, that which we genuinely feel passionate about, and to allow for life to naturally support growth according to our genuine nature. Where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectation we have to be something we are not. The divine path of love asks us to become conscious of that and then unlearn the play acting of attempting to be a false self so that we may learn to simply love and accept our real self. We may even have a struggle on our hands to remember who our real self actually is for a time. Fortunately, there is pleasure in the journey of returning to passion that can make the process of self-discovery a sweet one. But we must be brave, even in the sweetness of that journey back to the real self. We must dare to believe that we are not broken, that we are not inadequate or better off to be like some other person, or some other person's view of how they think we should be. We must be brave enough not to believe in the layers of guilt and shame. We must be bold enough not to fear our passion. As we dive deep within and explore that, what really makes us tick? What makes us feel alive? We must be open, curious, and non-judgmental. That may be a subtle journey at first. We may feel as though we are looking in the dark, wondering if we will ever catch a glimpse of the light of passionate meaning we hope to find. That passionate purpose may at first be barely recognizable amongst all the should, cannot, or must do of our lives. As we stay true to the path, however, that light will become unmistakably clear. Our passion will reveal itself to us as essential as our breath. We would feel as though we were not alive without it. How could we have missed it all those years, perhaps all those lifetimes? It will seem so obvious then, burning so clear in our hearts that it cannot be more obvious, that we simply must live this desire, this passion, this purpose, or else spiritually perish into a shriveled up shell of a person, denying of life itself. No, that shall not be. Passion must and shall prevail. This oracle comes to you with guidance, dear Virgo. You are being ignited and initiated more deeply into your life purpose. Your passion will reveal itself to you with more depth, nuance, and beauty than ever before. If parts of your life are dissembling or do not seem to be working out as you had planned, these are symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what presents itself in the wake of the falling away. Be ready for the journey within now. You are strong enough to leave behind the need for external validation, whilst you learn to validate yourself. In time, soon enough in fact, you shall reveal your innermost beauty and be witnessed and received, acknowledged for your innate value, purpose, and divinity. But for now, sweet beloved, dive deep, be defiant and determined to honor your heart, so your deep passion may be witnessed by you and eventually, naturally, make its way into sacred expression in the world. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, or have been dreaming some big dreams, this oracle comes to you with guidance and confirmation. You are excited. Follow that excitement. Let it lead you into your own heart, truth, and into and onto an ever more passionate path of purposeful living. Sacred honoring ritual. Sit with one hand at your belly and one hand at your heart. Say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, brother of my soul, guardian of my heart, help me witness, receive, and express the divine depths of my passionate purpose. With merciful grace, help me know my life purpose and fulfill my unique destiny this lifetime. May I be gifted with the ability to consciously recognize the guiding hand of love on my journey, that I may serve that same hand through passionate and purposeful existence, surrendered into the greater passionate purpose of the universal heart. So be it. Sit quietly and imagine or intend that energy from the universal heart of love is flowing in through the back of your heart now and circulating between your belly and your heart. Any excess or old energy flows out through the back of your heart as the beautiful energy of love streams into your being. Stay with this gentle process for as long as feels right for you. You may feel emotion, sexual energy, or nothing much at all. Whatever happens or does not happen or does not appear to happen is perfect for you at this time. Trust. Let it be. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, Virgo. I do wish you much love and light on your journey forward. And I'm here for you if you would like a private reading. Check below in the description. My information is there. And I send you off with many blessings for the new year ahead of you. Take care.